If you asked me a year ago, can you transform $1,000 into $1 million? I would have said, you are crazy. But 2024 is not the same things, and meme coins are flying. You can literally invest $180 and transform it into $5,000 or more in just 24 hours. And that's why I am working on creating a fully decentralized meme coin investment fund. Why I'm doing this? Because we had a massive success with the investors boardroom into picking on those meme coins. And actually we done it even publicly. Yesterday I was live and I took one that did a 40x. And this morning we did it again. We got two that were really bad and two that were pretty good. Maybe we will see them in this video. And why? Because we are going to study what's happening on chain. By the way, welcome on Handsome Finance, where we study what's happening on chain because the blockchain is an open ledger. So we can see all the transactions, who made money, who lost money, follow the smart money, and make even more money, and also build some real investment funds that are about memes. So don't forget to pour down your little matcha, and let's get to it. That's the thing. The main thing that is different today is that we can see all the transactions of what's happening on the blockchain. And by knowing what's happening, we can copy them. And that's how I want to create this decentralized investment fund, because of course I'm not going to do the paperwork about creating a meme coin fund that will be based in Thailand, because a lot of people ask me, but Antoine, why do you live in Thailand? It's simple. Hookers are cheap there. I'm just kidding. They are not that cheap anymore. That's why I live there. And how we can do this is just having different traders. So for example, now in the investors boardroom, we have a few that we can follow. Them, they can buy those meme coin. We have a center wallet that's going to copy the buy and the sell automatically of them with the system. And then we get all our other investors. So we already started to do some trial with this, with another type of trading that we will see later on, the copy trading. And we learned a lot of things. I think we are the first one to do this. I never saw anyone talking about it. And I don't know what's going to happen with this. And how it works is those traders, for example, that trader, we can see his transaction. And I know that recently he swapped some token. So he sold some Carl Johnson for some Ethereum. And I know well this trader because this trader is myself. So we can see that we bought here pretty much at the beginning. I think it was at 200K market cap, because yes, we have a lot of criteria on what coins to get in. If you don't have criteria, you don't know what you're doing. It's the same as dating. You need to have a list. You want her to be active. She have to do Pilates, yoga, or weightlifting. I don't know, but one of those three, it's usually better. And then after a hobby, well, it's the same. Here, you want to have your criteria. For me, I have few. I'd explain it in another video. I'm not going to repeat myself. And then we sell. We take back the initial and some more. Just a little bit after, you see, 928. And then after we were at 235, we took some, and they take some profit, and they take some profit. I love when my trade looks like it was an insider. This is the most beautiful thing. But I can see the other trades. So anyone could have copied me. We can check, for example, this one, we swapped some Ethereum. So I know that we bought some Armstrong. I think that one went to the gutter. Let's check it out. Yeah, the launch was a catastrophe. So this is something that can happen. I'm not going to be here to show you only wins. It's normal to have some loss, particularly if you do something that do 40x, 50x, things like that. You can't expect to not have some losses, and it's normal. Still, I think the analysis that we did was good. It got wrecked by some sniper at the launch. Maybe they will get out of it. I don't know. So our next step, how do we make sure that our traders don't fuck us up? Well, it's people that I trust myself. And when I say I trust myself, it means if tomorrow someone comes and say, hey, I have $3 million, Antoine, either I give it to you or I give $1 million to each of your traders, I would say give $1 million to each of my traders because they deserve it. So those guys, we will copy their trade. Whatever they buy, whatever they sell, and then the connected wallet, the centered wallet will copy everything. So the thing is, I want to integrate a program that keeps a track of the win rate to understand if something is dodgy, the max capital per wallet, the number of buying, and front run the selling. So every time they sell, this wallet will sell faster and those wallets will sell faster as well. So like this, they are not incentivized to try to counter something, and then limit on the market cap as well. For example, if the coin is really, really low, like there is no one trading, no volume, nothing, then the centered wallet will refuse to trade. This is a way that it can help to block malicious trading, or even not from themselves, if they get their private key stolen, or I don't know. But anyways, there's always some risk, but we're here to get the maximum reward, and this fund will never have $10 million of capital because we are going into the smallest coins. And this is where we cannot get the biggest traders. This is where we cannot get the whales. And this is where we can do our game. So that's why we have different strategies. For the investors part, well, it's similar, but just they're going to copy the centered wallet, right? And we will get information about the funds, how much they have on their account. We will know what percentage should be traded, and we will know if they're JITs. Another thing that is important, why we want the information of the fund, because if we go with $10,000 on a coin that is traded with, I don't know, liquidity that is at 150K, we may move the market way too much. So like this, the bot will place different orders that will be more a DCA orders. That's the goal. Like, it's better than that. I know you might be wondering, but why, Antoine, you're sharing all this? Are you not care that someone steal your ideas? They can't steal my ideas. I don't care. If they do, I'm going to steal their wives. And then because it's their wives will get 50% of the business. And then she's with me. So I have 50%, plus I have his wife. So I'm at 75%. And that's why you should not steal my ideas. But you can get inspiration. Anyway, I don't care. We are building literally the future of finance here. And I think we are going to see a lot of decentralized funds flourishing by the end of this year. And remember, the first time you heard about it, it was on Handsome Finance. That's why you should click subscribe. Now, the second strategy will be copy trade wallet, because yes, our investment fund will have 3 different strategies. We are going to implement the first one in the next few weeks for the investors boardroom. We have almost everything ready. I just need to unlock some capital and that will be good to go. The second strategy is going to be copy trading. Copy trading, we experienced it as well. For example, everyone yesterday could have copy trade my wallet after I showed my trades and be at the same time as me on CJ and then making some money and then making some money with the other ones we've been in today. This one, a little bit different. It's going to be more limit on the market cap, because one time we were copying someone and they realized that we were copying them. So they went onto shitcoins that had no volume. They started to buy and sell at the same time. So for example, they bought it, we bought it, they sold it on us. That's how it happened. The criteria for this one will be, of course, a limitation on the market cap, the number of trades, and the behavior analysis. If we see, for example, that someone starts to go on coins that have really tiny liquidity, that had no volume recently, that are pretty old, when they used to be always on the new stuff, then we don't take it. This will take a bit more time to develop, and I don't think we're there yet, but we will get somewhere and then we can improve it. And for this one, use different wallets as well, because we want to roll over so it doesn't look like that we are copying them, and like this they will not know, and we will thank them always to do the hard work for us, but the hard work is also to find those addresses, and like this we get all our investors copying them. This is how it will work. And for the last strategy, the sniper investment fund, we will act differently, because we will need all the funds to be on one wallet or to have different snipers, but it should be the wallets under our control, under the investors boardroom, so we can be really fast. And the snipers would be the people that buy in those moments, And then they were selling. They don't care. They are not here to stay in the project. They just buy really early and then sell it really fast. I want to do first this one, then the copy trading one, because they're easier to do for now. And I think that's where we can have more impact as well. Now, if you have the knowledge on how to build this, you could consider joining the investors boardroom, where we already have some developers and we are working on building this with our own custom solution at some point. Why not? Or you can just contact me. And if you want to implement this as a strategy in your portfolio, well, that's the same. Consider joining the investors boardroom. I don't think it's made for everyone, but what is made for everyone is to understand how to properly trade those meme coins. And I think I did a pretty good summary in this video without kicking my microphone, where I show you how I make all my gains. And before you leave, of course, the thumbs up, the subscribe, but it's one thing that is more important that I really needed to tell you before you leave. What is it again? Of course, oh yeah, stay handsome. Ciao.